And hello everyone, welcome back to more Trails Through Daybreak 2. We thwarted the Garden Master, I guess? I'm not sure if there was another Garden Master who ran the gardens before him. Since apparently he was just a fairly recently made clone robot? I guess he was a robot? It's a simulacrum? It was a robot? I guess? With us 3 days. And with Swinanadi's safe return. Spend that time completing for energy in the North Peace. Hi, Toa. When dealt with the source of the corrosion, these vision shared with Than's groups had faded from the general populace's memory, including Humes, Maxim, and those closest to them. Despite that, those initial 3 days were not in vain. That's also a conflict I'm not super sure on still. Trying to become the past that bound them. Is that kind of what we're trying to go with here? Our past binding us angle? Is that really the theme? Oh, looks like Maxim won the race. Good for him. The terrorists, yep. And they're also taking their first steps into a new future. Got the letter from Master Barkhorn to them, I guess. Illusions that once engendered conflict and chaos. What is that, political debate? Now I'm brought to order, spinning a new thread of fate and line the path towards the days that lie ahead. So this is, I mean, yeah, Dante's hands up best antagonist of the compared to him. End of year ceremony. Ooh, are we going to do the school festival? To extend their stay in Calvert a little longer. And they, along with Anya, for the school festival. Arrived, old students moved up grade, while new students filed in. Oh, man, the heck days to come. And then another week passed. Ooh, we skipped April Fools. All right. April 12th, 12:09, 7:30 a.m. Oh, no Shizuna.
It's been 3 weeks now, and we haven't seen any of the telltale signs of the corrosion. Safe to say we're in the clear.
Yep. Kasum and the Kruga haven't noticed anything either.
Nothing suspicious on the Heiyue front. They're all acting like their normal, shady selves. Though I was kinda surprised Asha remembered the time she made that proclamation to Sao. She even did it all over again.
Someday I'll pull off something you'll never see coming. Then you won't even be able to think about brushing me off.
She has way more spunk than I gave her credit for. I guess she isn't just a little kid with a schoolgirl crush anymore.
Now she's an almost adult with a schoolgirl crush.
Maybe she's finally ready to face her feelings now that she's coming into her own.
Yes, she and everyone else have been sporting such a positive attitude of late. And that truly brings me great joy. Although, I do feel a gnawing sense of remorse as well, seeing as how I brought misery to so many.
But then you didn't, because
Hey,
time
don't
got
feel
rewound.
bad. You weren't half as bad as me.
Seriously? This again? Quit playing the self-blame game
I
already.
agree with Heron. Let's shut up about what you did when you were under magical mind control.
I, too, caused you all no end of trouble on Nemeth Island. But with the powers of the Rewind, and through our own efforts, we overcame that and the many crises that followed. That goes for Swin and Nadia, too. We only got to this point because we were determined to persevere.
Yeah, you said it, cutie.
I didn't do anything worthy of praise, unlike Nadia. So...
Oh, no. Stop being like
actually,
that, Milwaukee.
scratch that. I shouldn't be throwing myself a
Thank
big
you.
party.
Thank you, Swin.
Thank you for the compliment.
There we go. I'm happy, Swin.
Glad
I'm
you
happy to
realized
see that.
on your own. Remember, we wouldn't have been able to take down a Goost if it weren't for you. You took a risk so that you could protect what was important to you. If you ask me, that's sure as hell worthy of praise.
Van. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, don't be a stubborn ox. Or you'll end up a grumpy, crotchety old fart like our boss man. And that's a fate worse than death.
I'll show you a fate worse than death, you damn brat. And for the last goddamn time, 25 isn't old!
I agree. It's a weird thing for them to harp on. Like, maybe it's a Japanese thing, but like, when I was 20, I wasn't looking at 25 going, oh my god! It's like I see them turning to dust before my very eyes.
Some things never change.
Back to business as usual.
No kidding. Once Agnes gets here, oh yeah. Are the Genesee still broken?
Yeah, seems that way.
But it's not as though they were broken, per se.
Two weeks prior.
Throughout all of our examinations, they haven't reacted even once. I don't think they're running in low power mode. There isn't anything wrong with the internal circuitry, but the fact remains that they seem to be completely non-functional.
I see.
Up until now, the cores have always given off a faint glow. But even those have gone out.
There's a passage in Professor Epstein's memoirs that comes to mind.
He wrote, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X.
Well, that's... Which one?
Else all that we know will come to an end."
Never did say what would happen once we got them all, did he? Damn. Bummer.
If I'm being honest, I'm kind of relieved nothing's happened yet.
Maybe his prediction was about all the stuff we just went through.
That's plausible, especially when you consider what the Garden Master was trying to do.
He wasn't just setting his sights on Calvard. He put the fate of the entire world on the line.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Dante's beat him to it. With just one of them. Unleashing a time stop on the demon invasion.
He warned us that the world might end, and we stopped that. So, that means we're good now, right?
It may be that the devices were programmed to deactivate once that goal was achieved.
I'm afraid only C. Epstein himself would know the answer to that.
For now,
Only we
I
could
think
put
the fact
him in
that
a
they're
ghost body.
reunited at last is cause for celebration. I'm sure Professor Epstein, Lilia, and your mother would have all been beside themselves with joy right now.
Yes, I really hope so. Well, now that we've gathered all the Genesis, I think my request is finally complete. Thank you for everything, Van. And same to everyone else. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you.
Miss Claudel.
I'm so happy for you, Agnes. You finally got your wish.
It was a long road to get here, but I think we can finally call this case closed.
I know me and S were only here for the tail end, but I for one had so much fun helping you, Aggie.
I think everyone deserves a pat on the back.
Too bad you don't have a free excuse to drop by the office anymore. What you gonna do, Agnes? You ready to hang up your hat and give up the part-timer life?
Huh? Well,
Typical Aaron.
Good question to
I
ask.
suppose that's not really Agnes's decision to make.
I mean, with how everyone just kind of forced themselves into Van's life. Semi is.
I suppose not.
Well, I guess I do have a certain someone to thank for my office's sudden surge in popularity. Hate to admit it, but I could still use an extra hand or 10 around here. At least until I can bring in some new blood. Besides, you still haven't fulfilled your end of the bargain. Remember our agreement?
Oh,
Unless you decide to give up altogether. I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound? There's still a lot that we don't fully understand, including Mare and the Grendel. Don't know if we can
And
really
the
call the
Genesis.
case closed until we sort all that out.
Van. I guess you're right. There's still a lot of mysteries left to solve, which means that for the time being, we're stuck with each other. Part-time job and all.
Yeah. Glad to keep you on the team.
I suppose that takes care of that.
Her smile alone makes her a fierce competitor. Don't worry, though. I'm still rooting for both of you.
I'm not. Elaine's right there.
That is quite enough of that. Still, I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah, I gotta be like, Elaine's gotta feel weird about this. The two of them are 25. They have all this history. And these teenagers are like, aha, our 16-year-old friend and your boyfriend and your ex right there. Ooh. The weirdest
Agreed.
thing.
You need someone to keep him in line, and to stop him from overthinking things.
You got that right.
Aw, but him overthinking everything's part of his charm.
I'll suck at whispering, you know that? And when the hell do you get in here? Out!
She's just a sneaky lady.
You're no fun. We're pals, aren't we? I thought going through near-death experiences together would bring us closer.
Yeah, you're comrades in arms now.
Oh yeah, you said you're hiring assistants, right? I think I might be just the right girl for the...
Oh, hell no! Application denied!
Well, you don't get a say in that. Everyone else gets to be employed with it, behind you, buddy. I agree. Hire on Shizuna. The unclouded eye?
Well, aside
super
from the
useful in your line of work.
flights of whimsy, everything's finally calmed down now. I think we can set off without any regrets.
Oh, right. You were planning to leave soon, weren't you?
You would certainly be welcome to stay longer if you so wished.
Trust me, I'd really love to. You did help us get LP back safe and sound after all. But we really need to go and find our old picnicking front leader.
Oh, right! You had another traveling companion a few years ago, didn't you? Is that who you're referring to?
That guy's history is almost as bad as that goofy-ass team name.
I've never met the man myself.
You want to hear my rants
but I
about
think
Rufus?
the
You can
CIDs
play
been
some of the other
keeping tabs
games,
on
or
him.
watch some of the other games.
Might be hard to work around Renee, but I don't mind joining in on the search. Just put out a 4 SPG, and I'm on the case. I do kinda owe you big time. And I bet that guy's one hell of a good tipper.
Actually, I think we're the ones who owe you. He left us a hint, so I think we should be fine on our own. We ought to get together sometime when we're not all busy.
Yeah.
There's no way we're gonna bounce before the festival, though. We'll stick around the next few days for that.
Good. You worked your butts off with the festival prep. Now's the time to reap your rewards.
I helped some too. I can't wait for it to get started.
I did a few things myself as well, so... yeah, I guess I am a little excited.
Couldn't hurt to see how much those kids took my coaching to heart.
Good morning, Van.
Hi, Agnes.
Oh, there you are.
Morning, Agnes. Oh, wow. Everyone's here already.
Mine is
Well,
Shizuna.
good morning to you all, too.
Shizuna.
Everyone's excitement
Shizuna,
for this
we miss
thing
you.
might be a little contagious.
I take it you were able to finish everything in time?
For the most part, yes. There's still a little bit left to do, though. Well, Swin, Nadia, are you ready to go? Yes, ma'am. The kickoff rally sounds kind of boring, but I guess I'd better try to stick it out.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be getting out of that one. We'll be ready soon. Just give us a second.
I'm gonna head downstairs and get breakfast ready. If you want to grab a bite while you wait, feel free. Managing an Aramis school festival is all about stamina, and you won't last long on an empty stomach.
I guess you'd know better than anybody. Well, sure. I'll take you up on that.
Look, it's not exploded. Eggs and toast and eggs and salad? What goes around comes around. Okay, it's till 10 a.m., so I've got some time to kill. Alright.
Agnes is downstairs having breakfast, and the others are probably in their rooms.
The shards are back.
Maybe I should make the rounds and see how they're all doing.
Hi, Reset. You do quick check-in with everyone? Yeah. Busy right now. My thoughts, report dating last month's events. It's been almost 3 weeks. You know, Mr. Alpha-Ed, if they're at the capital lately. The risk management AI remains silent. That's what Ted hates in comparison. Currently on guard in case of a resurgence from Grendel Zolga. Alright. We have good in the clear. Did you take the day after to enjoy the festival? Kind of figured you'd be looking forward to it. I'm actually rather excited to see the production I assisted with just Elysian with. Relax after all the whole work we've done. Curiosity, alright. Hey, Katrin. Been helping out with the technical side of things. I know you're crazy about stuff. You're a little more chipper than usual lately. Think so? Well, maybe you're right. I'm skipping more than a few grades to enter the Institute of Science. We had a chance to experience a place with kids my own age before. It's a little exciting, honestly. Think you want to go back to high school for real then? Like Swin and Nadia? Or like Ren? You encountered the Arcred Solutions Assistant. I think those two identities are enough for me. Without them. Yeah. Leaving after the festival, aren't they? I just got back to. I'm sad to see them go. I think the 3 weeks you've had with them is longer than they were with the group in the actual timeline. Which means they were victims of the DG cult. Swin, actually, how do I put this? Come to a decision that what's most important to them. And they've been fighting to protect it ever since. Those two are incredible. Yeah, family's most important to you, isn't it? Mentioning how you overcame everything with Harwood. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm only here today because of Garen, Essie, Yang, and everyone else in the office. No, I'll do everything in my power to protect you all. Yeah. So bad some more security systems in the office. Don't want to be wiretapped. With an anti-interference varnish. I mean, it would keep Renee out of being able to spy on everyone, right? Fairy! Water? Plant duty today? And my homework yesterday? Fairy did a little time tidying up. Yeah, things. My brain lady. Don't worry. Lots of help from everyone in the office. Whenever I get stuck, all I need to do is ask. And I can come to you too, right, Van? Yeah. It was your birthday that kicked you into gear? Happy birthday, Fairy! But 14! There she is. She's growing up. This is Julia. Going to the festival with Cassim later. Oh, neat. See it all? I've been planning for it forever. First school festival. Sure, we'll make plenty of memories. Alright. Those are booths. Do them all. Yeah, good thinking, Fairy. Good plan, Fairy. Just do all the things. There's Grandma. It's her mom. Nope. Oh yeah, no, there's her mom. Chloe. Madame Adelaide. One of each. I didn't get to see her mom. Her makeup. Hey, what are you doing? Can't you at least knock? Stop secret Grimcat tools in here, you know. My bad. Actually, that reminds me. Grimcat's been awfully active in the capital lately. Making for lost time, you know. Can't start letting those villains feel like they got her out of the place. Fishing the movie, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, glad you're with us, Judith. Oh, Nina's going to come to the festival. Mystery Nina. What is she up to? What is her connection to the church? Minus 2, Van. The kids are putting their heart and soul into that performance. Yeah. 2 famous actresses attending. I'm sure the festival is going to be one for the history books. Alright. Gaudi's coming. Yeah. I'm sure he'll make a small scene. It's Gaudi, after all. There. No feeling after going to the festival? Of course I'm going. I love festivals no more than I love eating. Do a little mental preparation beforehand. Time before performance. Something my mom taught me. Okay. How did directing the choreography go? Okay, put a lot of work into it. A few problems keeping up, but you can tell how passionate they are. End of the day, passion will drive the promos, right? So she acted like she was going to throw up. She's always tried to fill in for my family, huh? She's a responsible doll all of a sudden. What, starting to feel like you got some growing to do? Maybe you do have a cute side. Shut up! It's glad she's matured, you know. Props myself. Yeah. Don't start getting all sad with me, alright? Sexual ways you've never even seen before. Yeah, you will. Chance to youth? Midlife crisis you yet? I didn't realize how much I used to do back then. Quit calling me old. Yeah. Calling him an old has gotten old. Oh, I'm a comedy genius. Alright, this is the showers. Wash. There they are. Huh? Aren't you changing your uniforms? Still mulling it over. Mulling. Whatever. Should wear my Aramis Academy uniform today. Why wouldn't you? Yeah. Because I could wear a rival school's uniform. Then I'd tell everyone at the end of the festival. Surprise! We were spies all along. We're here to take over Aramis. tearful, heart-rending final duel with Aggie, Ren, and the rest of the student council. And then after Albert tragically falls in battle, come to our senses. The fighting stops, restoring peace to the Academy once and for all. You must fly with the sunset. The end. Yeah. Maybe don't do that one. Last time we're going to be wearing these uniforms. Yep. Stick around till graduation if you want it. Don't the school would mind. Stay enrolled. Come back after you get everything with Lapis taken care of. See how it is. You see your little chicks leave the nest, Mr. Mama Hen? I got more trouble. Kids running. It's true, he does. I don't like it either, but how would I put this? I don't have the time to settle down in one place for a while. I don't want to scold you for dropping out, but I don't have much room to talk. Your old very for the festival. I don't think he fits it anymore. Change it all. Anyway, putting on a high school uniform. Cold and get it before you lay degrees to that. Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, it's a bit cringy. I'll give Nadia that. It's not the best title for her to have. Good. The Ven realized the fate of moment when he donned his old uniform would one day come to pass. Cut out the narration. The next 2 days will be the last ones of high school life. Doing grunt work's always been one of the student council's specialties. Guess some things never change. I got to get as much out of school as I did. When the Grandmaster appeared, I braced myself for the worst. How things shook out. Peaceful days would come crashing. I'm still wondering if there was a real Garden Master, or an original. Who ran the gardens? Was it just the overseers? What was the whole deal? Is it going to come true? A lot of little thanks here. Yeah. After the festival, yeah. We're 3 more days. Yeah, so don't get you to do your goodbyes yet. Suspected for your fridge of its limited edition goods. Oh, you monster, Nadia! Side side by Ziffa. Alright. Yeah, she does like her snacks. Her class was so nice too. They're always offering us a hand. Hello, cats. Purr meow. Stare. Meow. Meow. Turns tail. Oh, tiger. Guess things are going pretty well, huh? Little cat family. That was ultimately the most important part of things. That the cat family turned out okay. Hey, Victor. This time, what does he make me for a fool or something? Damn right has it. Make sure it doesn't either. Thinks about making my little girl cry again. I'll grumble. On an unsupervised date. Ooh. A little. The piece was because Paulette was there last time. If he tries anything, I swear I'll. Oh, it's an empty threat. Oh, your host is June. This festival hasn't even started yet. Yeah. Oh, we're taking Yums along? That's sweet. Make sure you don't mind your manners, okay? Don't go wandering off by yourself. Alright. So shop's right. Can't wait to see Anya's perform. Head out.
Oh, what would you like?
Nothing to buy. Festival this morning. I want to hand over myself. I want to keep you an honor. Yeah, no problem. Can I leave the building?
Whoops.
Nope. How's Harry been? He's still pretty angry. Just try being in the same room as me. I don't know what to do. Yeah. I don't spend a lot of anything. Take some time off today and bring him to school festival. Apologize. He's working too hard. Yeah, too much time away from his son who misses him. Stop. Yeah, some of them have been graduating for it. I remember hearing about that too. Hi, onions. Count. It's already in the morning. This is all very nice and filling. You need anything good for you? You're a growing girl. Take your time and chew slowly. This one will probably be coming down to join us before long. Though I bet 10,000 mirror on Nadia being late. That bet she didn't strike me as an early to rise type. You know, festival is very helpful. I'm glad Renee proposed the idea of you being our advisor. Ren, sorry. She said how all the stories about the legendary party animal came about. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. That little moniker 8 years ago before being a mischief-making student. Didn't you help put the historical parody play called The Story of the Calvardian Revolution? Recently. Laughed so hard I thought my sides were going to burst. Pretty close to home, especially what we just went through. It's a little bittersweet thinking about it now. Oh yeah, the random August Alden guy. Such delusions. There's a lot we don't know about him. Honestly, the same goes for Sheena and the other revolutionaries. What really think about at the time and how they set about achieving their goals is something only they could know. Maybe Mr. Kenny understood that back then. The students now do too. Maybe even Dad grasped that back in his day. Saying Roy freaking Grammar? You mean the president of the country went to the most famous school in the country? Gasp. Yeah, I'm not shocked. Nearly 30 years ago, which means he's got to be what? Almost 50. Which means Anya's would have been I guess he was 30 when she was conceived. An older dad. Oh, yes, well, hold on. Yeah, so 30 years ago. Yeah, so he's got to be near 50 now. Which means, yeah, she was conceived when he was in his, about probably around 30. I'm supposed to go to Hermes, but yeah, you go there because it's the premier school in the country. I'm all figured out. I feel like what high school the president of the country went to isn't a national secret, and in fact would have come up a lot. I'm pretty sure I could look up what high school most presidents went to. She been sub 2? Don't know all the details. Sleeve. Looking forward to seeing how it all pans out. Yeah. The special performance. Performance quality. Change the theme or general concepts. We talked about it last theme. Okay. Elena and Renee are going to be watching too. Yeah. I'll be cheering on while chowing down on some of the cafeteria's limited edition desserts. Morning, but I wonder what Van's planning to do during that time. Probably Humes or one of the assistants, or maybe Elaine. Yes, I will. If I have the choice, I'm gonna spend it with Elaine. But I might put a save down so we can at least see what happens. Chauncey 2. But now can I leave the room?
Whoops.
Nope. I can't talk to her one more time. Guide stay. Yeah. We'll drop a quick save. Anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. We're getting nearing near the end. What will be the dramatic reveal? Let's prepare for that. And I'll see you all soon.